Love should be an inspiration, not an obligation. To be loved is a strength. To love is a weakness. You never really know a man until you have divorced him. Diamonds are a girl's best friend and dogs are a man's best friend. Now you know which sex has more sense. Being jealous of a beautiful woman is not going to make you more beautiful. To have 20 lovers in 1 year is easy. To have one lover for 20 years is difficult. I learned in school that money isn't everything. It's happiness that counts. So mama sent me to a different school. My husband said it was him or the cat. I miss him sometimes. A girl must marry for love and keep on marrying until she finds it. As a woman, you have to choose between your fanny or your face. I chose my face. I've never met an ugly millionaire. They all look cute. No wonder I married 4 of them. I call everyone darling because I can't remember their names. To a smart girl, men are no problem. They're the answer. I love the intellectual type. They know everything and suspect nothing. I always said marriage should be a 50-50 proposition. He should be at least 50 years old and have at least $50 million. How many husbands have I had? You mean, apart from my own? I don't take gifts from perfect strangers, but then, nobody is perfect. When I'm alone, I can sleep crossways, in bed without an argument. Conrad Hilton was very generous to me. In the divorce settlement, he gave me 5,000 Gideon Bibles. One of my theories is that men love with their eyes, women love with their ears. I never hated a man enough to give him his diamonds back. We were both in love with him. I fell out of love with him, but he didn't. Husbands are like fires, they go out when unattended. There is nothing wrong with a woman welcoming all men's advances as long as they are in cash. I am a marvelous housekeeper. Every time I leave a man, I keep his house. Persian men make love all day and have no time to work. American men work all day and have no time for love. I think breeds of dogs and breeds of men are quite a bit alike. If you think it's insulting that I compare people with animals, well, if you knew how I love animals, you would understand that, coming from me, this is a compliment. I believe in large families. Every woman should have at least 3 husbands. What is really important for a woman, you know, even more than being beautiful or intelligent, is to be entertaining. I know nothing about sex because I was always married. I've been married most of my life, and when you're married, you don't have sex. I don't remember anybody's name. How do you think the dolling thing got started? The only place men want depth in a woman is in her decolletage. It's never as easy to keep your own spouse happy as it is to make someone else's spouse happy. If I would believe what I read about myself, I would hate my guts too. What I call loaded, I'm not. What other people call loaded, I am. Getting divorced just because you don't love a man is almost as silly as getting married just because you do. Zsazsagabor was born Srgabor on February 6, 1917 in Budapest, Hungary, then part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. The middle of 3 daughters, her parents were Jolie Janshika Tilleman and Vilmos Gbor and Guren, owner of a prominent jewelry store in Budapest, a Royal Hungarian Army officer. Her parents were both of Jewish ancestry. On July 8, 1944, her parents were both in Budapest at their home. Simultaneously, the Portuguese embassy and escaped Hungary. During the period of the Nazi occupation of Budapest, aided by Gabor's husband, Conrad N. Hilton, Gabor left the country in 1941, 3 years prior to the takeover. During a layover at Epply Airfield en route to Hollywood, she made headlines by telling the Associated Press that she had danced with Adolf Hitler twice. Gabor's elder sister, Magda, eventually became an American socialite, and her younger sister, Ava, became an American actress and businesswoman. The Gabor sisters were first cousins of Annette Lantos, wife of California Congressman Tom Lantos, ZSA. Gabor was a Hungarian-American socialite and actress. Her sisters were actresses Ava and Magda Gabor. Gabor competed in the 1933 Miss Hungary pageant, where she placed as second runner-up. and began her stage career in Vienna. The following year, she emigrated from Hungary to the United States in 1941, becoming a sought-after actress with European flair and style. She was considered to have a personality that exuded charm and grace. Her first film role was a supporting role in Lovely to Look at 1952. She later acted in We're Not Married, 1952, and played one of her few leading roles in the John Huston-directed film Moulin Rouge 1952. Huston would later describe her as a creditable actress. Outside her acting career, Gabor was known for her extravagant Hollywood lifestyle, her glamorous personality, and her many marriages. In total, Gabor had 9 husbands, including hotel magnate Conrad Hilton and actor George Sanders. She once stated, "Men have always liked me, and I have always liked men, but I like a mannish man, a man who knows how to talk to and treat a woman, not just a man with muscles."